What started as criticism, what started as hate, jealousy, and disbelief, has now become admiration, respect, and pure love. Because Caitlin Clark isn't just a basketball player anymore. She's a movement, she's a phenomenon. And for those who once doubted her, they're starting to realize something powerful. Once you're part of the Caitlin Clark effect, you can't go back. Welcome to True Angle Sports, and today, we're breaking down how Caitlin Clark's energy, passion, and fearlessness are turning haters into fans, one game, one moment, and one heart at a time.
So today, lads, I want to talk about something that I kind of noticed. I say I kind of noticed myself. No, I saw this right here on this page about I saw this tweet, so I'm going to talk a little bit about it here. But if you guys didn't see, obviously Natasha Howard.
When Caitlin Clark first stepped into the spotlight, she didn't walk into the WNBA with everyone cheering. Some said she was overhyped, some claimed she'd struggle against pros, and others just couldn't stand the attention she was getting. Every headline, every social post, there was always someone trying to tear her down. But Caitlin, she didn't respond with words, she responded with buckets.
Is there her wife or partner? I'm not sure if she's married, but obviously Caitlin Clark, Connor, and Connor McCaffrey making sure that, he's walking behind Caitlin Clark because, they're there to see Caitlin. And then there's Ari McDonald and her boyfriend, I'm guessing. I don't know. I have no idea who that is. But yeah, so what I'm going to be talking really about is when it comes to, especially when it comes to Natasha Howard and the kind of people around Natasha Howard is, if you guys don't remember the reason why Natasha Howard went to the Indiana Fever, and
you can feel it in every arena she enters. Before Caitlin, WNBA attendance was steady, but quiet. Now, it's electric. Everywhere she plays, it's sold out. Crowds chant her name. Young girls wear her jersey. Even rival fans, once booing, are now clapping, smiling, and recording her every move. That's the Caitlin Clark effect. It's not just about numbers, it's about emotion. She's brought an energy the league hasn't seen in decades.
If it turns out, Wnba Bonner requested a trade behind the scenes, said she was only going to go to the Phoenix Mercury, and the Indiana Fever got a second round pick in 2026, Kit Laxa, and whatever rookie was needed to make up salary, was needed to clear salary so they could get Wnba Bonner. They could have done that. They could have gotten two players, they could have gotten Laxa, somebody who they could have used, or a Lexi Held or someone that they could have used, and a second round pick. And then Musa, who they would have just cut immediately, who was on a minimum non-guaranteed deal, so they could have just waived her immediately.
Even players who didn't like her at first now can't deny the truth. After facing her, they say it themselves, she's the real deal. She's got heart. She competes every second. It's like they've been converted, because when you compete against Caitlin, you realize she's not arrogant, she's driven, she's not selfish, she's fearless. The same intensity that annoys people from afar becomes inspiring up close. Scroll through social media, it's everywhere. People admitting they didn't like her in college, until they saw how she treats fans, signs autographs for kids, and speaks with humility after wins and losses. It's rare. A player this competitive, but still so grounded. She doesn't fake it, she doesn't sugarcoat it, she's just real, and people are starting to feel that. Even fans from rival teams are now showing up just to watch her play. The Caitlin Clark effect has turned arenas into celebrations, not just games.
It's an interesting one because obviously, look, Natasha Howard's wife or partner was a known Caitlin Clark hater. She was a absolutely known Caitlin Clark hater, a public Caitlin Clark hater. She was a public Fever fan hater on Twitter. And that was basically after the first time Natasha Howard had a horrible game. And let's be real, it took, one game? Fans are going to love you or hate you based on how you play. And Natasha Howard's not been great for a lot of this year. And people always criticize her play. But as the year goes on, Natasha Howard as a person, you can see how the teammates interact with her. You see how she is in press conferences.
Caitlin isn't just changing the game. She's changing the system. Merch sales are breaking records, TV ratings are skyrocketing, and little girls across America are saying, I want to play like Caitlin Clark. She's creating a wave of inspiration that reaches far beyond basketball. Even people who knew nothing about women's hoops now talk about the WNBA because of her. That's not hype, that's impact. Remember the same media outlets that mocked her? Now they're praising her leadership, her humility, and her dedication. The same analysts who doubted her defense now highlight her playmaking vision. And those who once said she'd crumble under pressure, they're now calling her the face of the WNBA. She didn't prove them wrong, she made them fans. Off the court, Caitlin remains herself. The same Iowa kid who loves her family, still laughs with her teammates, still takes selfies with fans long after the game ends. There's something special about someone who stays humble even when the entire world is watching. And that's why the hate doesn't stick. Tea just melts away, because people see the truth. The Caitlin Clark effect is bigger than basketball. It's about connection. It's about showing the world that success doesn't have to come with arrogance. It can come with grace, passion, and heart. She's turning doubters into believers, haters into fans, and fans into family. That's the magic of Caitlin Clark, and it's only getting stronger. This is True Angle Sports, where we tell the stories beyond the scoreboard. If you believe in the Caitlin Clark effect, hit that like button, subscribe, and join the movement.